Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that tune in most Tuesdays, well, it is Tuesday where I'm from. It is Challenge Rift Day. So Challenge Rift's reset today, and this is Challenge Rift 47. It's a monk. Let's have a look. So as we click on the soul mirror, it gives us all of the details that we need. So having a very quick look at the gear, this monk is built for a Lashing Tail fire type build. And having a look at the helm here, Lashing Tail releases a piercing fireball that deals 1244% weapon damage as fire to enemies within 10 yards of impact. Big damage increase there for Lashing Tail kick. The shoulders here will reduce our damage taken when we use Cyclone Strike, which we're going to be doing. Mage Fist increases fire skills by 18%, not too bad. Nothing special about the amulet. The Syndicate's definitely handy when your primary skill is a fire damaging skill, which it is in this case, the Lashing Tail kick, and that reduces the resource cost by 26%, so we can use it a bit more before we run out of our resource. Strong arm braces definitely goes hand in hand with Lashing Tail kick, because Lashing Tail kick, even though it doesn't say it anywhere on the skills area or on the rune, it does knock back enemies. It is a knockback skill, unless they've changed that. I don't think they have. String of Ears reducing melee damage. We got Unity, so obviously the follower will have Unity here, and that'll definitely reduce damage taken by 50% as it's split between the player and the wearer. Death's Bargain, nothing too special there. Convention of Elements, increasing elemental damage. Scarbringer, again, increasing Lashing Tail kick by 488% to the first 7 enemies hit. The Rivera Dancers, very, very nice, again for Lashing Tail damage, and also makes our Lashing Tail 50% faster. Ingeom for some cooldown reduction when we kill an elite pack. All in all, it's pretty good. This will definitely be an awesome GR45 meltdown build. And again, this is what we're dealing with. Another GR45 achievement build. So there's no set items here at all, as you can see, if you haven't figured it out already. And it's put together quite well. This is definitely going to just melt down through this Challenge Rift easily. In Canai's Cube, we've got Crystal Fist, the Laws of Seth, Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. Again, reducing cooldown. The skills, Lashing Tail kick with Vulture Claw kick, and it is a fire damaging skill, so it all goes hand in hand with the gear. Mantra of Salvation, Cyclone Strike, Blinding Flash, Dashing Strike, Epiphany, and let's go have a look at the passives, Harmony, Momentum, Beacon of Yita, and Exalted Soul. So, strategy, very, very, very easy. We want to activate Epiphany whenever it's available, and that way we can actually teleport over to enemies that we're killing, whether it be elites or big dense packs, with Lashing Tail kick. Now you want to be careful with Lashing Tail kick. It's going to waste our spirit very, very quickly. So don't just hold down that button, time it well, use it in bursts. When you are out of spirit, what you can do is just cast Blinding Flash, and that'll regenerate pretty much all of your spirit instantly. Just make sure that there's enemies around you. Dashing Strike we're using for mobility and some movement speed increase. And Cyclone Strike you definitely want to use whenever you come across an elite pack or a dense pack. Pull everyone close together and then unleash that Lashing Tail kick. You get enemies closer so you can damage them with Lashing Tail kick. It also will reduce your damage taken because we've got those nice shoulders there. So it definitely goes hand in hand. If we're in a bit of trouble and taking a lot of damage, if there's a lot of elemental damage on the floor especially, or if we're stuck in between explosions, which I don't recommend, get the hell out of there, because you've got Dashing Strike, don't stand in explosions. But if you're taking a lot of damage, then just cast Mantra of Salvation. That'll increase our resistances for a little bit for a short duration of time. Definitely can save you, but I don't usually use this because we're going to be moving pretty quickly. You shouldn't have an issue at all. All in all, this does a hell of a lot of damage. Keep your Epiphany up whenever possible. Keep in mind that if you do Lashing Tail kick, if you just hover over your enemy, you will teleport over to them. So it also increases our movement speed as well. We can just keep on progressing further and further into the Challenge Rift until we smash the time, which is exactly what we're going to do. This is going to be super easy. It's set up rather well. So thank you all for tuning in, because this is another very easy challenging rift. Nobody's going to have an issue with this one. You probably just all came down to see your creepy old uncle. Let's do this together. Okay, we're in. Let's do it. So as you can see, damage is not a problem at all. Epiphany is so super handy. And whenever we come across, as we're progressing through these dense packs, just activate your Cyclone Strike, pull them in and just kill them. It'll save some time, definitely. If there aren't many enemies around, like, 2, 3, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. And this is a pretty good route that I'm taking here. I'm pretty sure it's the best route for getting into those elites as quickly as possible. Damn it, Mr. Borb. Just don't forget to Cyclone Strike, particularly when you come across elites. The damage reduction is nice. And then just Lashing Tail Kick. The only part that you're going to have to focus on or really pay any attention to is just your resource management there. But like I said, with Blinding Flash, you shouldn't really ever have an issue. Use your Lashing Tail wisely. Don't just spam it recklessly. Use it in bursts. If you use it in bursts, you shouldn't have a problem. Even if you're spamming the hell out of it, Blinding Flash, the cooldown reduction is pretty good on it because of the gear that we have. So it'll be available most of the time anyway, but you don't want to be stuck with no spirit at all, so you can't do anything. So if you do it in bursts, smaller bursts, then you'll be alright. Blinding Flash will always be available. If you spam it, you might not have Blinding Flash available. You might have a few seconds of downtime where you can't do anything, so I don't recommend that. But it's up to you. Have a few goes at it. You should be fine. And as you can see now, we're just smashing through the time. I'm not sure what the original runner was doing, but he was definitely taking his time. Because this is me just doing like my second run here and just making a video for you all. All I do when it comes to Challenge Rift Day is I'll go into the Challenge Rift, have a look at the best route to take, get a rough idea on how to do it the quickest way possible, and then second go, bang, hit that record button and we're underway. Unfortunately, I don't have time to try and get some really awesome world ranking. I'll leave that all for you guys and gals to do. You can let me know what awesome times you get in the comments below. I just do this to help everybody and have a bit of fun with everybody every week. And I really do love doing my Challenge Rift videos. They're awesome. They're a lot of fun. We're nearly there, ladies and gentlemen. Nearly there. Already. Nice and quick one this week. Get those materials. So ideally it would have been good if I could pop that Rift Guardian on that floor. Because if we popped him there, we'd get a pretty good time. But sorry, he'll pop now anyway. The Rift Guardian, you can't really obliterate so quickly. What the hell is that? But as you can see, like, he's not damaging us too badly. Like, we can survive easily. We're right. Boom! It's my alarm going off. Time to get ready for work. So 322, Challenge Rift, Dunsky, once again, that's how we do it. This one's probably one of the easiest ones ever, seriously. Like, you can jump into this Challenge Rift never having played a monk before. If you just listen to my instructions, you're gonna pass and you're gonna beat the time really easily. I don't know what the original runner was doing. It's a very slow time that he got there, but the build and the items are put together quite well. Maybe they went AFK and went to get a coffee or went to the toilet, I don't know. It doesn't really matter anyway. We're done. We're going to get our materials and keep on playing our seasons. Thank you all for tuning in. I've already got other videos recorded that I'm working on editing. It's going to be movie reviews and it's going to be my Demon Hunter Marauder / Natalia Fire build. That's coming in the next couple of days. So make sure you stay tuned for all of that. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribing is definitely encouraged. But if you don't want to, it's okay. Just don't forget to come back and visit your creepy uncle, Bannock 13.